So, in the last episode, we were discussing the material, the new reward that I was getting, and I didn't really understand what it was. Well, I think I know what it is now. If I go to the hideout here, I have to find where he's at. It's not the forge, the wall of memories, the reading table. State realm. Here it is, the hump board. Okay, so let me mark this. You know what? Let me change controllers, guys, because this one's got stick drift, and I'm about to go crazy. I think they both have stick drift. Oh, guys, there's some of you guys that didn't know I've been hospitalized for the past few days, streaming from. Excuse me, streaming from the hospital and stuff. So. But anyways, so I believe this is the board. We're gonna make our way to it. So it's somewhere over here, I think. I hear there's trouble with and we'll kind of go through it and show
So Mather's all right.
What's happening here. So if we talk to this guy. He says he's been looking for me. Yeah. The matter is Kupo. Look at all this.
The hunt board. It's where the curse breakers post sightings of particularly fearsome beasts. Those that might pose a threat to our operations if they were left to roam free. Just because they can't be dealt with when they're spotted, doesn't mean they can't be dealt with later. Was that what you wanted to know?
Coop, is it just me or is Kupo super cute? Yo, Kupo wants me to get these guys.
Right. Well, leaving your mightiness aside for the moment, the people of Valisthea are going through a lot already. What with the blight and the war. The last thing they need is ungodly fiends terrorizing them on top of everything else. So if the curse breakers are too busy to help, then perhaps I can. Or at least I can try.
Okay, so alright, so we're gonna help Kupo. So we can view the board. And we've killed one. That's true, this is true. So right here, this bill right here. Now, I don't know if I need to collect it or not. It already gave it to me right there, these little points. This was the reward. Now, what I found out is this is for renowned. It gives me more renowned. So if I go here, what's this? What's this one? So we've got like a dragon somewhere, and we've got the angel of death, and we've got a bellfrog. The Angel of Death and a Belphegor reports have been received. He's B, he's C. This guy was a rank C. This guy's a rank B. We might be able to go after that guy. Okay, now hold on. There's more to this though.
Oh, Clark.
The Patron's Whisper. Does that mean someone else is taking care of our friend's donations?
Oh no, that's still me. It's just Karen has her toll. Blackthorn has his hammer. I thought a new name might liven things up. I still catalogue every item that arrives, in addition to setting aside those tokens of appreciation the sender has specified are to be presented to you personally. Would you like to see if we have any? Your benefactors are a generous lot.
Okay, completing side quests or defeating notorious marks will earn Clive renown. Inspiration, nameless benefactors from across the Twins to donate money or items to Clive's cause. Visit Desire at the Patron's Whisper in the Hidden Hideaway mess to view current renown level and accept donations. Renown is not used upon accepting donations and will never diminish. So like we said, we've got some renown. We've got 55 renown. So we can get to talk to the tea house. We can get respect. What is this? We don't even know. It's a berserker ring of some sort. What's in order to build one's pride, give thanks. We have to find Martha at once. You know what? Oh wait, is it I get more donations? Is this me taking the donations? Okay.
All yours.
And I get that. Yeah, so then I can get more. And we'll get that Berserker ring. And yeah.
All done?
Okay. So now, let's check this guy out. See what he's got to say.
This, do you?
Let's
Here
view
you
the
go.
reports. Nothing right now.
You can help.
There's one more spot to visit we need to think about. So, the Statue of the Realm, the reading table, the Wall of Memories. Okay, so this thing is just a music box. The 1,000 Tomes, I'm not sure what that is. The Forge, though, and this we need to visit, and this is a side quest. So what we're going to do is we are going to go all the way back here through the docks, up to the main thing. We're going to go through this and try to get over here to that real quick. Now, I did not talk to this person, but we will.
And how may I assist you today?
View the state of the realm.
What is it that you wish to learn?
Okay, by speaking with Vivian in the Hideaway Master Room, Clive can view the state of the realm and learn more about current goings in Valstelia, revisit any of the Nestilian past lessons, or take a deeper look into the relationship of those individuals in Clive's orbit. So, what are we talking about here? Situation map.
Well, Clive.
Here you can view detail over your current, the past, revealed to Clive's story, updates that have progressed. God, guys, my throat, I'm so sorry. The main scenario using L1 to cycle through the pivotal milestones. So, Rosaria to present day. They're saying there's some sort of a something here. Invasion of the Phoenix Gate. What does that mean? Oh, you can advance through, and it's kind of telling you where you were getting stronger and who you were fighting with. Purge of Eastpool, people to talk to. Okay, and then what do we do here? The Grand Cast. Here you can view detailed related characters' relationship. Okay. The Inner Voice. All new feature is not accessible by pressing while viewing Grand Cast in the Inner Voice. It affords you a window into both Clive's heart and the hearts of those he's encountered on his journey. Okay. So, Inner Voice. Wish the current peace with the blight present. Okay. I remember when he was a puppy. I do remember that. Oh, I see. You can see what he thinks about. Oh, I see. He's right. You can see what they're trying to say. He treats his bird well. Okay. Don't be afraid. You can just stroke my feathers. Okay, I see. I see. So this is just like a little extra ha ha ha. All right, we're trying to get to that quest over there. You guys saw that. I'm going to be quiet, guys, for the most of it. My throat's hurting. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what's going on. I just got out of the hospital and stuff, so I'm okay. I've been okay. I've been streaming since I was in the hospital. I just didn't really let anybody know. But, you know, it's going to be all right. Let's talk to the blacksmith real quick.
So, what it be?
So, let's see if he can reinforce anything good. Probably not. Normally, he can't reinforce anything like this unless I already have it, or I buy it, or craft it from him. So, let's say we did something like, okay, so for this thing here, I already have the Leviathan. It is 195 damage, 195 break, right? So it's obviously better. Isn't there a vendor, like, right here? Let me see what she's got.
Or pleasure. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So she really ain't got nothing, I mean, for me to concern myself with as of right now as far as that. She might have a charm I want, maybe. But you start to get here's what they have is all these cool little songs for the hideaway, you know. These elixirs are instantly restores HP elixir. I kind of like that. That's 10 grand. But I want this Lionheart. I want 2 of those, please.
It'd better all be here.
I want 2 strength tonics.
Rubbing me
Thank you.
blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
Nope, I'll buy them all.
Rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here.
And then what I do is I sell all my valuables. Yes. Now she's got a coral sword and an wait. Oh no, that's me. So the coral sword is a little bit less than the Invictus, but I think he's gonna have a way for me to up this coral sword soon. So I'm gonna keep it. Now, something I am gonna do though. Hold on. Let me show you guys how to get money real easy. So
Go on then.
you guys are gonna get a lot of stuff when you're when you guys are playing this game. When you first get this game, there's a spot up here by the system. If you go here to this box, because this game's currently on sale right now, so if you go up here and you go to this box, in the very beginning, you get this. It's either you get both of them, the Onion Sword and you get the Brave Blade. It's just dependent on what you like, you know, which the cosmetically. I like the Brave Blade. I thought it looked better. And as you see, it's 160, right? So what I'm trying to tell you guys is that sword alone is going to get you like well up until this point. Okay, and then you get gifted another sword. If you guys watch my videos, you will see. You'll get gifted another sword, which is the sword I'm currently using. And it's this right here. Let me go to it. Right here. So I made the Leviathan Bolt, but I was gifted the Invictus, which is another 165, right? Which outdid the Brave Blade by just a little bit, right? So now the Coral Sword outdid it, so I bought it. But then I realized I could make the Leviathan. Now, however, where you are still going to be ahead is this. The cross, the belt, and the little bonds, the greaves, right? Now, these things here, these are just what helps your different powers. I'm still using Ring of Timely Strikes just because of how good it is with getting combos. And that I don't have to order my dog around. So, and you'll see that here in a little bit. So, okay. Oh, also, on this build, I am currently getting XP ability points from every normal encounter, and I'm earning extra XP from, like, say, boss fights and things like that, right? I'm highly thinking about changing this around to Scarlet Cyclone because I really like the Scarlet Cyclone. I prefer it. I also want to switch... I don't know if I want to switch. I think I'm going to keep that the way it is. This is the long strike. This is the big strike. This is the slash strike. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay. So down here is the next side quest, wherever he is. It's good to do them. You get the good XP. While you're out there, you fight other monsters, which is fun. It just simply helps, you know? Ooh, this guy looks like... See, this is our new hideout, so he's trying to make it better.
See, I was hoping to speak to you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, yeah, it's just... Well, as you know, we've been trying to grow fruit down here.
It's good to know that something of the old hideaway still lives on.
Martel's pride and joy. It was a sapling when she rescued it from the rubble, but look at it now. All our hard work's finally paying off. I took it on, you see, after she died, and now the fruit's finally ready to eat. And not only is it ready, it's actually tasty. Sweet as you like, in fact. She bred the bitter right out of it.
Impressive. And welcome news to more than a few, I'd say.
I thought this first harvest could go to the curse breakers. on account of all they do for the hideaway. You couldn't take them some, could you? Seems better them coming from you.
It'd be nice being the bearer of good news for a change.
And you guys saw that. I'll get a little bit more reputation for doing these. And when you get more renown, you get those free, you get the free stuff. So.
Martell apples, they're called, in honor of her memory. You hear that, Martell?
Okay, now we're gonna go out and fight stuff and actually show some combat, you know? So that's it right there, that orange thing. That's that green with the orange, that's what gives you renown. So okay, so what we're gonna do now is look up here. There's another one here. So what we're gonna do, there's no way to fast travel in here, unfortunately. Unless there's like one of these little glass pillars, and there's just not one. So we're gonna have to run back. I don't know if I've ever been in here either.
Did you come through the forge today? It smells like a still.
Let's see, is this the right way? I don't even think this is the right way.
And you say Sid built this place?
Okay, now I need to go down right here. Yeah, I went the long way. That was kind of dumb.
I hope you don't mind, Sid. I changed the linens in your chambers while you were away.
So Mather's all right.
You two look like you could use something to eat. Here.
Martell.
Weren't she the girl from the forum?
Of course she...
I am.
Please up. She'd have been...
So I'm kind of just skipping through this because I'm just handing out apples, guys. No big deal. I'm just handing out apples.
Old Sid was the only one who...
I'm glad to see some reckon should be Clive.
Well, you can leave.
That was the last of the apples. I should head to the backyard
So
and pass
now
on
you can
everyone's
fast
prize.
travel all the way back to your guy, so you don't have to run back when you prioritize it like that. And then you can just give it to him, right? And this is gonna give me
First
some
break
more
is sent
of
their
that
thanks.
renown that I need.
They were clearly very fond of Martell.
They replace she put when she.
So we'll just skip through this too, because this side quest stuff is mostly, it's not really the character building. It's mostly has really nothing to do with the main quest and like the lore of the game. It's more just like, hi, introduce the characters that live here, you know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so now we're gonna take a look at the last thing we need to do, which is this. I don't know what that is telling me to do. I need to open my journal. go to Hawk's Cliff. Let's see if we can't get into some trouble. I'll show you guys some combat here if we can.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely. Which is why we should hurry. There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Okay, guys, so we're dealing with that stick drift again, I swear. Let's see. Let's switch controllers. Okay. Let's see how that works, guys. The drift stopped for now, but... Okay, so we're not that far from our quarry here. Oh, and... Remember this? Yeah!
Faster! Safe.
Yeah, boys and girls, that's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Now, we can kill everything because I hate killing these birds, but I'm gonna. There we go, level up, let's go. We're killing everything, guys. Yeah, man, we're just doing really good. It's crazy. Oh, as soon as I called him, I see it. I see some guys. So let's go in like this. Let's mark them when we can. Oh. Ooh, I need to dodge more. Oh, he got me. He got me, guys. Because I was being reckless and overconfident. Reckless and overconfident. That's what you get.
Come on. Time to fight.
Over here! It's over.
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! Nothing we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy dancing a gallows jig like the miller's son?
All right, I heard you the first time.
Welcome, stranger. I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could. I reckon that's fair. I'd pay more if I could. I suppose we won't be seeing you again.
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, the Empire gets.
Don't they just?
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
We're going hunting for outlaws. How'd you like that, boy? seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
What do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know.
How'd you get it?
But we need to find out.
That's a fair old scar you got there, by the way. How'd you get it?
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch our builds up, right? Because what we want, we're still going to leave Ruhman, which is Sid, originally was Sid. You know, when they're in their, you know, kind of god form, they have a different name, you know. Obviously the Phoenix, but when he's in his form, he's Ifrith or whatever. Garuda, that wasn't her name. Sid is Ramuth, I guess. I guess that's how you say that. So, but what we just did is, so if you look here, we have this. This is a damaging Phoenix Rise area effect, but it has a pretty quick cooldown, right? It's upgraded. It has good break, not so much damage, but that's fine. That's just for us to use right off the rip. Then we have pretty much what you would call his ultimate from this particular area. Now it's learned, it's not upgraded, so it can get stronger than this. It does a very wide area, plus it also heals him, right? So we're going to do that. Now, with Garuda, we're going to keep Gouge, which Gouge is similar to something like this, right? But it has more break, about the same damage, unless we put on charms and things like that. But right now we're going for XP, which is why when you see me fighting, we're taking a little bit more damage and stuff like that. So it's just kind of how it is. Plus, I kind of suck at this game. It's my first time ever playing Final Fantasy, period. Anyways, okay, so, but this one here, we're going to get rid of, this Wicked Wheel. So if we go here to Wicked Wheel, we're going to go Aerial Blast. Now, look what it looks like. Voosh! It's a giant storm, and look at the break on it. So some of the key with these bosses is being able to break them, and being able to break them from a distance, right? So this is really, really going to save me. So this is now going to become Triangle, because I want all my ultimates on Triangle, because I don't know, just like I play Warframe, so like everybody's like fourth ability, the ultimate is always on Triangle, and normally their like basic damage is either on X or on square. So we're just going to keep the pattern going, you know? When you play video games like this, man, a lot of different video games, it's very important to try to keep most of your video games when you're bouncing back and forth. Try to keep, because I'm old. I don't have that muscle memory that everybody else has, right? So let's see if we did all this in the right spot. No, this all got changed. So we've got Phoenix, Rebirth. We've got Gouge. This needs to be changed to Aerial Blast. So you got Gouge, Aerial Blast. This is Pile Driver. This is Ruman, which is fine for right now, because in our abilities, when we come over to this tree, now there's Lightning Rod, which is what? Create a ball lightning that upon being struck chains lightning to other nearby enemies. So he has to like hit me or no. Okay. It creates like a diversionary little ball. Okay. But what we're really saving up for is this. Take a look at this. Boom! We want that massive AoE. And then we're looking for an ability that we really like. So Pile Driver's okay for up close. This one is good so far for distance. Now, if I can hit multiple targets, it'll be better. This one, Decoy. And as you guys look around, man, there is a lot of other stuff, right? So this is your basic gear wheel, right? Which, if you look, this is what helps you get better combos, right? So, like, when you're fighting this guy and all you have is Phoenix, you can just keep hitting X, and you'll just kind of jump off his head, keep striking him. But now, if you team that with, like, say, Garuda and this little pole, you can do things like in the air. I wish they'd show it to a boss. Maybe they will if I... Nah. Maybe here, maybe. Let me wait for it and see if they'll show it to a boss. Anyways, you can jump up with this one, and you can pull bosses down to their face, like when they're already, like, weak. Oh, here we go, look. Boom! And then you can get in there when they're stunned like that. You can get in there and get that butt whooping going on. Okay. So, and there's other stuff, right? Like, use R1 to recover immediately after getting knocked back, right? And I forgot about this one. That I can use R2 and this to kind of get the attention of my enemy, to kind of make him come and get me. Square, I knew this one. This one's a good one. This one's a good one. That's just like a dot, you know, you can do that anywhere from in the air or right off the bat. It kind of does both because X is jump. This one is like the lunge, you know, and it just does a quick little, woo, hey, motherfucker. Close the distance, you know. R1, this is your evade. The moment you evade, so it doesn't matter if it's square or triangle. I want you guys to remember this. Attacking in this game is purely square, triangle, and then hitting your abilities, and that's it. Okay? And then dodging. So you have to dodge R1 all the time. You lock on with L1, right? Then your abilities are used with R2 and L2. What do I mean by that? So L2 is going to be like, when we get over here to like items, I guess I should say, or attributes. So like, let's go to the dog. So like the dog is going to be on your L2 trigger. And I'll show you what I mean by that, right? So I can't because I'm in here, but let me deal with this guy. Did we set all that right, though? Did we put the damage that we wanted? I think we did.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing. I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
Woo! May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit.
You know,
this village
he's a pussy. Let's be real. He's not this kind of village leader. Is not the kind of village leader. Now, I get it. He's trying to protect his people, whatever. And he doesn't know this guy from Adam. But it's men like that that let tyranny exist without standing.
In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Exactly. It's mistaken. It's a mistaken belief.
With fear.
Right. Right.
Are you all right?
Tyranny.
Sorry.
It's tyranny. Now, I'll tell you guys something about the root word of tyranny. Well, so people think that a tyrant was like a tyrant was really from Greek times, and it was nothing more than a title. Some tyrants were beloved. People loved their tyrants. They were basically a king that did not have royal blood. He ruled cities back in ancient Greece before they started their democracy. As a matter of fact, even during the Athenian democracy experiment, there was many tyrants. Now, there was a tyrant of Athens that had to be thrown out before their little democracy experiments could take place. Now, does that mean that tyrants in that time really meant what it means today? Absolutely not. Back then, tyrants were simply just a title. You were a man who led a city during, the ancient, late Bronze Age, after the Bronze Age collapse, early Iron Age, So, yeah, that's all that is. But, of course, some tyrants, and these were people, these tyrants, weren't like empire tyrants. They had their own little what do we call this? Like they were like city states, just like they ruled a city, With that being said, let's get back to the game. It's that's all kind of. Some people might disagree with me on this, but it is the truth. But not all of them were good either, right? So can I cut through here with this guy? I want to see if I can, and if I can like fly down stuff. Nope. So I was wanting to cut through there.
I can walk from here.
Uh-oh. Why can't I walk from here? Oh, wait. Because I came back into the village. Okay. Let me look at the map. Alright, we want to be all the way over here. The best thing to do, honestly, would be to just travel right here. Because, remember, you want to fight to get XP. So, if we can start here, right? And we can do things like this. Oh, they don't like that. Okay, now let's try this one though. I'm curious about this one. So, let's see. It's gonna be on Garuda. Cool. Okay, so I need to remember that when I'm using that one. Alright, watch this. These guys are gonna come alive.
This one.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, guys, so it's all about this exploration, getting the XP in. I mean, we're doing pretty good in here, guys. I mean, we're just damaging, we're just trying. Let's get on our thing now. I keep forgetting that I have it, you know?
Run like the wind.
Oh, I could jump off of there. Look at that. Now, can I get a bunch of enemies together?
Be safe.
okay. Oh, he got me, a little fucker. He's pretty quick.
This one. Over here. Sick. Come on. To me, boy. Over here. Down, Corvo. Over here. Over here.
All right. I'm still figuring it out, guys. I really am. I'm still figuring it out. So I need to take a high potion, and I need to take a low potion, and that'll fill me back out. Let's get on my chicken. Oh, these guys we're gonna have to fight. I might as well not even get on. So what we're gonna do is, and I'm getting stick drift again. This is really, I ordered a new controller, guys. I wasn't trying to do that. That really fucked me up because that's gonna hurt my whatever. But if I come in here charged and I don't have stick drift, we should be all right. So if I'm gonna come in like this because everything is charged here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come in with this number like that, right? Now this has a cool off, so you gotta wait for it. Now the more I master it, I'm sure the cool off will be less. As soon as I unleash his blind justice, and then when I do his thunderstorm, I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch immediately to Phoenix. I'm gonna dash in, and I'm gonna do, hopefully they're together, and when I do, I'm gonna do Flames of Rebirth. Bam, instantly. Then I'm gonna switch instantly, and I'm gonna start doing Gouge and or Aerial Blast if they're not already dead, because like it's gonna take them out very fast. It should, but they level as I level, you know. So okay, so again, we're gonna start here. We're gonna target. As soon as we target one, okay, now we're going in like that. Now we're gonna do a stomp. And now we're gonna switch again back to the Garuda. And that's it. And it looks like we saved our aerial blast from Garuda, but we hit him with the Phoenix Fire and all that. If anything, my biggest problem is that I cycle through this stuff on accident. You know? So remember, this is long distance, right? Long distance. This is cover ground, right? And I'm mostly talking about Phoenix Shift, their Phoenix Shift, all right? What their circle ability does, right? So this, right? And then if you go to Garuda, this is bring them to you, bring them to you, bring them to you. Depending on if they're a regular NPC or they're armored, even if they're armored and you have them down so much, you can still do it, right? And then this one is range, right? Range, okay? And it has the longest cool off, right? Even though that was pretty quick, I think it's because it didn't hit anybody. Now, if you go into the abilities, right? It's 500 to master this. Now, I haven't decided. I see that mastering it's going to help the break, and it's going to help, excuse me, guys, I'm so sorry. I have the hiccups. For you guys that know, I've been hurting lately. I've been in the hospital and everything and all fucked up, but anyways, I guess I shouldn't have said that, but either way, it's a mature channel, but still, anyways, but I really want to save for this one. I want these massive AoE attacks. Now, we could do stuff like where we're always doing some sort of like thunderstorm, some sort of like lightning rod, something to constantly spread electric even when we switch to other classes. But I want to show you guys something. Look how huge this tree is, guys. We're gonna get more, you know what I mean? And I really need to concentrate here, particularly because of this, right? Now it's learned. What it does then, though, it says when used, limit break gauge is filled to semi-prime, improving battle performance for a short period. I would assume it extends that period. Now, here we are again. This, I don't know. Is it going to up the damage? I don't know. Normally, that's what happens. It starts to up the, once you master it and it's upgraded. Like, this one's mastered. But really, that just makes it where I blink automatically. This one is mastered. I pretty much blink automatically. This one, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's see how long it lasts now. So if I go... Let's see what happens if I actually hit somebody, you know?
Blood, Clive.
And still wet.
Alright, there's going to be something coming.
You were told to stay in your homes.
Oh, was I? Oh, was I? So, how are we going to handle this?
We are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why
I
then,
would.
We
I
owe
would.
you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright, I had to pause for the cause, alright?
To dwell in darkness that
For
we
you
may
that
purge
know,
the
you
night
know.
And welcome lasting doors. On these, our swords we swear.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
Boom. Just like that. Taking them out, man. Really hurting them. Now, I didn't see how instantaneous that was. It seemed pretty quick, though.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Ordil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
So I want to see if when you're on your chicken, if you pick up this stuff.
Ambrosia.
Yep.
Find something, boy. Death.
Found her.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone...
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Clive.
I will learn what man. This drives her, and I will end it. We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south... They may already be in Port Isolde.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
No need to ride from here.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down
They tell us there's a curfew, but then refuse. Just passage back to our homes.
You won't survive.
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
Don't go thinking you'll find refuge in the houses outside Port Isolde. The place is a wretched hive of thieves and blackguards.
Come on.
Faster!
Just the one of you, eh?
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better. Whoa! That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Hold on, give me a second, guys. I gotta get some coffee. Sorry, guys. Give me one more second. I'm almost done. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry about that. I had to get coffee, then I had to go to the bathroom, and I told you I had just gotten out of the hospital, so I'm a little injured, but it's okay. I'm good. So no. All right, so let's see. I'll be quiet. Let's see the drama.
orcs they are. You can't ignore us forever.
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep.
Better out there than in here.
Oh, enough
Fuck off.
Hang it, chinless bastards. Those crystals belong to us all.
I said, where were you, filth?
Back to your stall.
Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it.
No chance of slipping through unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
If you're sure. The entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
Okay, now it's not far. We can pull the chicken, which I know that's not what it's called, but...
Ready to go? Yeah!
Thanks, Gal.
This one.
Oh, alright, that was pretty awesome. You gotta say it. That was pretty awesome. Alright. Let's see. Local map. Okay.
This is nothing like I remember it.
Look. Clear crown can lose its luster.
Okay. Let's try this. Nope.
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out.
Uh-oh, guys. This is probably going to be a big fight. Yeah, we got mages, we got sword guys. There's probably going to be a heavy, too. So I like to take the mage out first if I can find him. Or I will just... And that's how you do that. Yay! Yay! Nah, man, that's pretty good shit. So, we are going to continue on. You know, the stream has been pretty long this time, guys. Like, I think we're looking at like 2 hours. I had a lot of breaks in between. So let me look how long this stream is. It's